welcome back to Jeff Geo Academy YouTube channel. So today our topic is internal structure of the earth. Okay. So it is a quite large topic, I have said in the previous lecture also. So today we will deal with chemical the division of earth layer on the basis of chemical basis. Okay. Now so this content is mostly very important for NET aspirants, GATE, IIT JAM, DU, BHU, and all competitive exams. Okay. So here I have written earth can be divided into two ways. Okay. Earth can be divided into two ways. First, on the basis of chemical composition, and second is on the basis of mechanical layering. Okay. So what is this mechanical layering? So in the mechanical layering we mainly study rheological property. So what is the rheological property now? So rheological property means material behavior. When we are studying the material behavior like ductility, okay, this type of property is called material behavior. Okay. Now this rheological property, a chapter has given in the book called Haken-Fossen and Haken-Fossen Structural Geology book, very good book, Haken-Fossen. And second one is William Lowry. You can also follow William Lowry. And third one is like that book Lilly for geophysics. These both are for geophysics, and Haken-Fossen is mainly structural geology. So you can read any one of these three reference book. Okay. So these are mainly standard books for the competitive exams. Now how the earth layer is divided. So I have told in the previous lecture also, in my lecture 1, that the earth is divided into several layers. Like when we cut a birthday cake, we are cutting a birthday cake. Now this is that birthday cake like structure. Okay. Now the birthday cake I have this is the vertical. I have make this the birthday cake vertically. Okay. Now so the earth layer is mainly divided. Today we only focus to this chemical classification. Okay. Now this is the crust from 0 to 33 kilometer. This is the we called crust. This is 0 kilometer and this is 30 kilometer. So this total is, this is the total, this is the we called crust. Now the crust is itself divided into two parts: continental crust CC and oceanic crust OC. Okay. Now continental crust is also called SIAL, SIAL, because this oceanic crust, continental crust is mainly made up of silica and aluminium. So this is called SIAL, and oceanic crust is also called SIMA, SIMA, SI for silica and MA for magnesium. Okay. Now we cover this from 0 kilometer to 33 kilometer, the part is covered. Now from 33 kilometer to 2900 kilometer, it is called mantle. Now mantle is also divided into two parts like upper mantle and lower mantle, and the boundary between these two, upper mantle and lower mantle, we call this rapidity discontinuity, which is located at somewhere 410 kilometer. Okay. Now from we covered this portion, upper crust and mantle. Now from 2900 kilometer to 6371 kilometer, which is the center of the earth, is 6371 kilometer from these two, from lower mantle to core. Okay. From mantle to core the total is 33 kilometer to 2900 kilometer to 6371 kilometer is the core. Okay. Now the core is itself, so this is the transition zone between upper mantle and lower mantle. There is a transition zone where the velocity of P wave and S wave slow down. So we will learn this thing in detail. Now look, the core is also divided into two part, crust is also divided into two part, mantle is also divided into two part, and now core is also divided into two part, like outer core and inner core, and the boundary which separate the outer core and inner core is called Lehman discontinuity, Lehman, Lehman discontinuity. So these are basically the name of scientists, right? So Lehman, Gutenberg, Repetti, Conrad, these are names of Mohr-Wieseck. This is Mohr discontinuity. The separation between crust and upper mantle is the Mohr-Wieseck discontinuity. So according to the name of scientist, the names are given. So you have to remember those names. These are always asked in the exams. So now so this is the Lehman discontinuity located somewhere 5100 kilometer, 5100 kilometer. Okay, so now we are going to talk in detail about this layer, crust, mantle and core. Okay, this thing you will not found in any book. This is my own creativity. Okay, so to remember, for your convenience, I have made this creativity, so that for you it will be easy. So the crust is divided into two parts, continental crust, oceanic crust. Now the separation is called Conrad discontinuity, and mantle is also divided into two parts, upper mantle and lower mantle. This is called Repetti discontinuity, and the crust and upper mantle separation is the Mohr discontinuity, and the separation between lower mantle and outer core is the Gutenberg discontinuity, and the separation between outer core and inner core is the Lehman discontinuity. So here you can also add depth. This is 0 kilometer, this is 33 kilometer, average thickness I am talking about. Okay, so this is 2700 kilometer, and this is 6371 kilometer. Okay, so now this is easy for you to remember. Let's move on to the crust. So I have told previously that the crust is divided into two parts, like oceanic crust and continental crust. Oceanic crust is the silica and magnesium, and continental crust is also called sial, that is silica and aluminium. Now less than 1% of Earth's volume, the volume of Earth crust is less than 1%. Okay, so less than 1% of Earth's volume is the crust. Okay, now 0.5% is the mass of Earth mass. The crust constitute 0.4% of Earth's mass. Now the average thickness of crust is 33 to 35 kilometer. This is the average thickness, and the thickness of mountain range from 65 to 70 kilometer. Okay, and the thickness of oceanic crust range from 5 to 10 kilometer only. Okay, now I am talking about the composition. The composition of oceanic crust is mainly basaltic, and the composition of continental crust is granitic to granodioritic. Okay, now structure of oceanic crust is similar to ophiolite sequence. Now what is this ophiolite sequence? So I will deal this ophiolite sequence next. Okay, so now ophiolite sequence. So what is the ophiolite sequence? So you may know this is the abducted part of oceanic crust. Now what is subduction, abduction, what is a transform fault, what is mid oceanic ridge, I will teach in the plate tectonic lecture. Now our topic is sequence. So the sequence is, the top one is pelagic sediment and the bottom one is ultramafic cumulates. Okay, now between these two, the layers are pillow lava and seated lava, seated dike, gabbro, isotropic gabbro, layered cumulonites gabbro, ultramafic cumulonites, and last one is ultramafic. Ultramafic. This is not ultramafic cumulonite. This is actually ultramafic tectonites. Ultramafic tectonite. So the top one is pelagic sediment and the bottom one is ultramafic tectonites. Okay. Now how to remember this? So you can follow UUGGSPP. Okay, so you can mnemonic, you can make mnemonic UUGGSPP, UUGGSPP. Okay, so you can remember this easily. So this is also always asked in the exam, mainly in the NET and GATE exams. They often ask this ophiolite sequence. Okay, so this is also important. This is the abducted part of the oceanic crust. You have to remember these things. Now here I have differentiate between the continental crust and oceanic crust. Okay, so let's start with the age first. So the continental crust can be old up to 4 gigaannum, means 4 billion year. Okay, so and it's the thickness of continental crust ranges from 20 to 70 kilometer average thickness, and this is mainly heterogeneous composition, and the main is it is mainly mafic in composition. Mafic means magnesium and iron minerals like olivine, pyroxene like minerals we will find in the continental crust. Now let's talk about the oceanic crust. So oceanic crust can be old as 160 to 170 million year only. Look, this is 4 billion year and this is only 160 to 170 million years. So why it is, I will tell in the plate tectonic lecture. Okay, now the thickness of oceanic crust is approximately 7 kilometer. Now this is felsic composition, mainly felsic composition. Okay, and this is basaltic in composition. Okay, now note down one important point here. Island arc, continental margin are located at transitional crust having thickness 15 to 30 kilometers. So the thickness of transition crust is 15 to 30 kilometers. So what is this transitional crust? The crust plus mantle, the oceanic crust plus the continental crust make transitional crust. Okay, so island arc, what is the island arc? I will deal in the plate tectonic lecture. Continental margin also I will talk about this in the plate tectonic lecture. So remember this, island arc and continental arc are located at transition crust having thickness 15 to 30 kilometer. Now this is the end of the lecture today. So in the next class I will teach you about the mantle and core, the left part, and we will shift to another mode of classification of the that is a classification. Okay, or rheological classification of the on the basis of rheological property I will classify the earth. Okay, so thank you, stay tuned with the lecture, and if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe the channel, because other specialists are also going to join us soon. And subscribe my Telegram channel, in which I have given so many questions about this topic. And thank you.